Hi, with Rosie from Purson for Get Your Rock Out website. I'd just like to ask you a few things about tonight's gig. So, how do you feel it went? It was a really busy response there.
I really enjoyed it. In fact, it's probably my favourite one on the tour.
Yeah?
I think the audience were great and the sound was good. I enjoyed it.
Great. You had quite a fan base there. I was speaking to some guys.
Yeah, there were some Purson t-shirts in the audience.
Yeah.
I noticed, yeah.
They were talking about your previous bands, Ipso Facto, and played with Magazine as well.
Yeah,
that must have been quite a great...
Yeah, I think I know the guys you mean. They were like big fans of my last band, and they used to follow us around the country.
Great.
Dave.
It's always good to see familiar faces.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So what are your main influences?
Main influences, the Beatles.
The Beatles, great.
Hugely.
The psychedelia era.
No, all eras. Like people don't seem to recognise how much it influences my music, but they're the reason why I'm doing this completely. Like they were my first love, my first obsession. Like
Brilliant.
Completely shrine bedroom as a kid, and they're the reason why I play guitar and I play piano and sing and write music.
Did you write as a child also?
Yeah, I did. But it was pretty rubbish, as you can imagine. Didn't really get good until a few years ago.
Who's been your favourite act to play with so far?
God, we've played with some really good bands. It's hard. We've played with 3 of like my favourite bands.
Wow.
So yeah, the current bands anyway. I mean, Comus. We played with a band called Comus last year, who were like a folk. They were a band in the late 60s, early 70s that got back together recently, and we supported them. That was incredible. And then new bands. Probably my favourite 2 new bands are like Astro and Uncle Acid, and we supported both of them, so kind of doing what I want to be doing at the moment.
Yeah, you've got a great mood sound there too, and so that would work really well with the Astro crew. It's great. Do you find you get quite a mixed audience because you've got some rock influence and indie?
Yeah, we get a very mixed audience. We get the majority is middle-aged men, unfortunately, but no, it's very mixed actually. There seems to be a lot of young girls coming to the gigs as well, yeah, a lot more younger people than used to be coming. So
that's the great thing about Retrospect. You get people who are into it for the first time, and then
it's becoming a bit of a thing now. I think, I wouldn't call it a thing maybe, but there's more bands doing it than I've ever known before. So I think it's becoming not just for middle-aged men anymore.
Yeah, it's across the board.
Yeah.
So what are your next plans for the group?
Next plans, we just want to be playing as much as possible really.
Yeah.
Right now money's a bit of an issue for us. We basically we want to do all these things and we're ready, willing and able, but don't have the money to.
Yeah.
And I'm just writing the second album at the moment.
Great. Do you have a title lined up for that?
No, it's very it's Frankensong at the moment. It's like bits of body parts joined together to form some big prog opus at the moment. But it's kind of different from the first one. It's very theatrical.
Yeah, there's a strong vaudeville element.
Yeah,
there.
very much.
That.
Yeah, carny psych.
That's great. Yeah, it's a bit unusual. So, do you have any festivals lined up at all?
Not many.
No.
No, really disappointing. I want to be playing a lot more. But, we've got Muscle Rock in Sweden, and we've got I don't know actually. Like,
so more across the waters.
Come on. yeah. It's the way that things. We've only had this lineup for a few weeks really. So
right. So you're still in your infancy as a group.
Not really. Well, the group's changed a lot. The bassist and the drummer have only been in the band for a couple of months. Me, George and Sam have been in the band from day one, but our bassist and drummer situation has changed so many times. It's like this is a new band again now.
Great.
So it's fun every time that happens. Because,
new dynamics.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for speaking to me, Rosie.
It's okay.
For Get Your Rock Out website.